Hey guys, what's up? Doing another episode of Isaac. This is some post commentary. Returning to this for now at least. For matters of convenience. Here we got our first room. Item room. See what's in there. But yeah, just to give you guys some background on who I am. Sad Onion, that's pretty good tears up. I think it's one of the better tears ups in the game. Yeah, just check my stats. But anyway, just to give you some background on me, I am a first year college student. Probably going into psychology. Don't know 100%. Still undecided major, so yeah, that I don't know. Who knows? I might become a professional skydiving synchronized. I don't know where I was going with that, but here we got pin, black pin. I don't know the difference between black pin and. Oh no, okay. Yeah, he does that Tammy's head thing, which I idiotically got hit by. But yeah, usually pin. I don't know how I took damage there. Pin is one of the easiest bosses in the game, in my opinion. I think most people would agree with that. Incredibly easy to hit, incredibly easy to dodge. Just overall easy boss. And then when he does that, I don't know. Meat's good. I think it has damage up. I think the tears up is a lie, but I think it has damage up and obviously health up. But yeah, Pin, once he pops his head up, shoots at you, and then ooh, looky there. This run is a mom's knife run. But yeah. Pin, once he puts his head back down, you can still shoot him for another solid 2 seconds. So you're just shooting the ground, but it's hurting him. So yeah, mom's knife, such a great weapon. I actually didn't notice that you get mom's robes until not that long ago. But yeah, mom's knife is incredibly damaging, and I'd say probably the most damaging item in the game. And well, okay, maybe Epic Fetus might be more damaging. I don't know. But mom's knife has the potential to be the most damaging item in the game, as you guys will see later on. But the only thing holding it back is the range, and the fact that you have to charge up shots for so long for them to travel any decent distance. So because of that, someone could make an argument that Brimstone is actually better than mom's knife. But I think out of sheer damage output alone, I'd have to take mom's knife over Brimstone every time. Unless I've had like several range downs. Unless I had like number one. Number one Brimstone is probably really good because it's extremely fast firing rates. And obviously the range doesn't matter because Brimstone has infinite range. Mom's knife with number one though would be terrible. For obvious reasons. So right now I'm just one-shotting pretty much every normal enemy, as you will do with Mom's Knife. Even on the later floors, you'll one-shot a lot of enemies. Even these green nubs that I believe have more health. And there we go, quad shot. So pretty much this is one of the most damaging runs ever. I think right there I was testing out my range, or like if it took 4 times longer to charge up, because I know Brimstone does that when you get quad shot Brimstone. But nope, it appears that the range is just about the same as it was before I got quad shot, so that's good. Yeah, as you'll see here, took out half the bosses, both in one shots. Incredibly easy, really trivializes pretty much every boss in the game, actually. These little conga lines, as Mr. Northern Lion calls them. Yeah, Northern Lion really dominates the whole Binding of Isaac Let's Play scene. So there we get $3 bill. I actually don't like the $3 bill at all, because it's not reliable. You don't know what it's gonna do. And I like having an idea going into each room what strategies to use. So I don't like the $3 bill. I probably would just take nothing over the $3 bill, because a lot of times it gives you number 1, which I think is shit. But yeah, they're hoping to save up for the ladder, I believe. Killing some neutral flies. But yeah, Northern Lion dominates the Binding of Isaac on YouTube. So I realize it's going to be pretty hard to gain an audience, but I think I will be able to do it, because I'm going to be playing other games such as Dark Souls. I'm going to be doing a lot of Dark Souls PvP, which is, I've spent countless hours with Dark Souls, both on PC and PlayStation 3. I spent countless hours with Demon Souls as well. Before that, I actually pre-ordered Demon Souls back like when no one knew what it was, and I don't know exactly why I pre-ordered it. I just saw one screenshot and I was like, you know what, that looks pretty cool. I'll pre-order it. Got it the day it came out, and I've been a Souls fan ever since. So there's my fairy tale. Yeah, then of course I pre-ordered Dark Souls, and have played that game almost religiously ever since, up until about 2 or so months ago. Getting kinda burnt out on it, but I figure with this break, and that was a really bad reroll right there. That was 3 times I had rerolled that item, and it's just shit on me every time. And I did, in fact, have enough to get the ladder and the soul heart. But yeah, if you have Mom's Knife and any kind of flying item, or I mean ladder will do, but if you have any kind of flying item with Mom's Knife, you should pretty much beat the chest every time if you have decent health, and this is a good health run. But anyway, yeah, Dark Souls is gonna I think, get me a much wider audience. Because Dark Souls PvP, I've noticed, pretty much everybody, not many people do good quality Dark Souls PvP commentary, which is something I'll be doing. So that's still an area where I can get noticed, and I'm pretty good at Dark Souls PvP especially. So I'm definitely good enough to suffice, and I'm very knowledgeable about that game, so I'll be able to provide pretty good commentary. So yeah, look for that within the next few days. Yeah, I'm coming back to Dark Souls because I just recently purchased Camtasia Studio and Fraps, which I did not have before, and POLYPHEMUS. POLYPHEMUS quad shot mom's knife is absolutely ridiculous damage. Any two of those is absurd damage. All three is the single most damaging run I've ever had. Probably the most damage you can possibly get in 3 items. I hesitate to say that, but look at that. Look at that damage. That's absurd. Absolutely. I was jizzing my pants after that fight. As soon as I rerolled POLYPHEMUS, jizzed my pants immediately. So yeah, coming back to Dark Souls, after a 2-month break from it, because got this glitch, probably gonna be an XL floor. I don't know, I recorded this a few days ago, so I don't remember exactly how this run goes. Anyway, coming back to Dark Souls, yes, the pink glitch. I think I tried to skip it again, and then it froze again, but it'll unfreeze. Coming back to Dark Souls after 2 months, I was really burnt out on it because I had played it for like 9 months straight. And you'll get burnt out on any game after 9 months. PvP definitely something that I'm still interested in, so I'm gonna come back to that and hopefully give you guys some good content. I already have several builds made that are just ready to go. I've spent way too much time playing Dark Souls. I have just about every build you can possibly imagine built already. And legitimately, I've only used the bottomless box glitch once. But I'll be recording on PC where there is no bottomless box glitch. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna give up on trying to say that. But yeah, I think the bottomless box glitch is good to take out of the game. It was really shit. Here we got some Masks of Infamy. These are probably my least favorite enemy in the game. That room is just nearly impossible for me to not take damage. The Sun is an incredibly useful tarot card. Gives you health and and there we get Fetus in a Jar, which makes this absolutely absurd. But I didn't pick it up because I am not 100% sure, but I do believe that Fetus in a Jar in conjunction with Mom's Knife, I don't think it does anything, Either that, or I've heard rumors that like it just won't do any damage. I don't think that's true, but yeah, I wasn't gonna risk that room. Shitty layout, 4 Massive Infamy. I'm not gonna. And plus, I was low in health, or at least had health taken off, so not too bad. Not too bad use of that card. Having a very tough time with that spider, apparently. But yeah, I don't know what these, what tears ups? I don't think tears ups have any effect on Mom's Knife. Reroll that to the quarter. I mean, you know, it's not good, it's not bad. In my opinion, it's not fantastic. But, yeah, just head over to the boss room. I really don't need to clear out this whole floor. I don't see a point. And I believe, I guess the sun also exposes all the rooms on the floor. Let's see how fast we can murder the shit out of Greed. You have 3 hits, and his whole bar is pretty much gone. And Greed usually has a lot of health. All the Greed enemies have a lot of health. Here we get the boss, Mask of Infamy, which is my absolute most hated boss in the game. If you don't have a spectral item, Mom's Knife is I consider it spectral because it goes through and or over objects. Yeah, if you don't have spectral, HP up is good. This is looking like a fantastic run. If you don't have spectral tears going into Mask of Infamy, it's close to impossible. It's not impossible to hit him, but I've had before where I had low damage and regular tears, and I just quit. I quit. I was taking no damage. I was struggling to hit him because I didn't have spectral tears, and he has so much health. I just quit. Yeah, I was literally chasing him around, struggling to get shots in for like 15 minutes, and then I was just like, fuck it. I had like 3 hearts left, and I was just, fuck it. This is taking way too long. Chances are he probably had like 1 hit left before he was dead, because that's just my luck. But I didn't care. It was shit. Yeah, and then right there I just completely abandoned all hopes of not taking damage on that room. Just charge right through the creep. Yeah, these spike rooms, man. Did that say 69 in spikes? I don't know, maybe not. Just my own wishful thinking. So yeah, I've really been struggling to get good spacebar items. Like in episode 1 I got Blue Candle, but that run was a while ago. I haven't gotten any good spacebar items in a long time. I like Tammy's Head, I think is pretty good. Obviously Blue Candle, the Nail, Book of Revelations. The Nail is what I always want to get. If I could have an ideal run, it would involve the Nail. This is not out of like being the best run possible. I mean, I think right now we're looking at the best run possible. But yeah, the Nail is probably my favorite item to use. that in conjunction with Nun's Habit slash battery slash 9-volt, anything that makes your spacebar items more useful, it can be really good, because I've had it before where I had, I think, the battery and the 9-volt, and the nail, and like every single room I think I could use the nail, so that gave me a spirit heart every single room, and the damage upgrade every single room. And it was the best run I've ever had. I beat it was my favorite run I've ever had. I beat the chest, beat Blue Baby, so that was really cool. Every once in a while in Isaac, you'll just get those runs. I don't know what I was doing there, but you'll just get those runs where everything seems to go right. And then you'll get like 10 runs that are, no, then you'll get like 3 runs that are okay, and then the rest are just shit. At least that's my experience with Isaac. Blow him up. Failed to blow him up, apparently. Really sad to watch right now. Yeah, that pretty much gained nothing from that. Not gonna play the blood bank because I don't know. I have pretty much everything I need. I just don't want to risk losing health. Demon Judgment. Demon Judgment's always fun, but rarely pays out for me for whatever reason. Within, like, I'll have like a bunch of hearts just waiting, and he'll pay out with like tarot cards, but I've only gotten him to actually give me a devil item like 2 times, so it takes a lot. As does regular Judgments. Once in a while will just absorb like 11 coins from you. Like, seriously, bro? Just one-shotting these things, one-shotting pretty much everything. Go see what's in the item room. I also very rarely get flying items. There are many different flying items in the game. That game forced me to use a key right there. I apparently take the X-ray vision. Probably, if I could do that over again, I might re-roll it just to... I mean, X-ray vision is good, but I already have... Wait. Oh, yes. I have 69 coins right now. What other number of coins could you possibly want? So secret rooms aren't going to be a big deal for me at all. Super secret rooms, you know, whatever, but they're not that good usually. Tammy's Head. Struggling right there to decide whether or not I should take it. If I could do that over again, I would have taken it, because I think it's a great item. Then see, Necronomicon's not nearly as good in my opinion, because you can use Tammy's Head once. With the amount of damage I'm doing, it's... I don't know if Tammy's Head scales from the amount of damage you do, but I do know that Tammy's Head does a lot of damage anyway. And oh my god, look at that damage, bro. Look at that damage. Use Necronomicon, and then took a shot like a retard. Well, that's alright. Ended up killing Mom, kept full health. So yeah, anyway, Tammy's Head, it does a lot of damage, and you can use it once per room. So, in my opinion, it's much better than Necronomicon. Oh, there we get the Ankh. great item. Revives you as Blue Baby. It's essentially just a worse version of One-Up. Feels good, man, to just one-shot everything on the womb. Feels really good. This is an absurd amount of damage I'm doing right now. That was like an extremely quick payout for Judgment. 2 coins for Mom's coin purse. Bombs are key. Pretty much useless to have 2 of those. Puberty. And Balls of Steel. Only if we had... if those 2 pills were Balls of Steel instead of Bombs are key, that would have been great. High Priestess, good card. Not fantastic, there are better cards, but I mean, it's good. I'd rather have like Empress or something. But yeah, or Death. Or Devil. Whatever it may be. I think Devil's actually better as far as damage up than Empress. So it took some stupid damage there. Already got rid of my 2 Spirit Hearts. And it was actually really weird. As quickly as I got Mom's Knife on this run, I remember the run I did right before this. That was a close one. But the run I did right before this, stab you, my friend. I actually got Mom's Knife on the very first room. And then I like died to something stupid. And then that did a surprisingly low amount of damage. Oh, but then that's what happens when you have the setup I have. Yeah, and then I got Mom's Knife again right off the bat in this game. That was incredible luck. I rarely get Mom's Knife, so that was awesome. So that's why I decided to show you guys this run, because it's an insane amount of damage that I'm doing. Pop Necronomicon, not a bad decision. I already took damage on that room, didn't want to take more than I had to. And I had already discovered that the boss was in the other direction. So, yeah, killing some of these meat bros. Picking up some health. These things, yes, the first video you saw, how much I hate them. Surprised I didn't take one last shot there. Oh god, this is just sad to watch. I should not be taking this much damage against easy enemies. I'd say I'm using Mom's Knife pretty well, but I'm just not doing well dodging wise. So yeah, I'm using Mom's Knife effectively. I'm just not doing a good job of dodging. Pop that so I don't take damage on those stupid turrets or whatever. Eyeballs. Stabbing some zombies. Speaking of zombies, I picked up DayZ a while ago. I only played it like once. It was pretty fun. But I just can't really figure out the whole like getting onto servers thing. Like it's really weird. I don't know. It's really, I think it's more complicated than it has to be. Oh shit, son, that damage. that damage. Yeah, DayZ, like, oh, that was shit. Oh my god, that was horrible. I mean, if anybody, oh god, that, no, I totally forgot we had the Ankh. Alright, but, anyway. If anybody wants to play DayZ with me, just, let me know. Because I want to get into it. I want to get into that game because I paid $30 for it. Essentially, I'm not going to play Arma 2. Fuck Arma 2. I apologize if that offends you, but fuck Arma 2. I don't know. I can't really say that. I haven't played the game. I only played the campaign for the first like 5 minutes, and I was like, whatever, DayZ. Oh yeah, I forgot Blue Baby with the Polaroid. Great combo. And then this is the most unlucky thing of all time. Oh god. And it gives me the fucking Fool, which is the most useless piece of shit ever. Transports you to the starting room. That's fucked me over. When I saw that, I was like, oh sweet, we have, what, 97 coins? I'll be able to get like infinite amount of spirit hearts. But no. Instead we die because Isaac hates me, and I had the single most damaging run of all time, and the crystal ball machine, instead of giving me infinite spirit hearts, just blows up right off the bat. Gives me a Fool. Alright, well, angry about that, kinda really butthurt. Stick around for some Dark Souls PvP and more Isaac. There will be more Isaac. See you later.